This is spontaneous. I just finished Monday's first workout, and you guys know Mondays are all about building up our mindset. So the reason this is spontaneous, and I try to keep it as real as possible with you guys, is it's been a rough training morning. Really rough morning, and it's not necessarily training. I've been mapping out the year for myself, and we got a really busy year, and I'm planning to keep it that way. I love to stay busy and everything, but I'm definitely the type of person that puts too much on their plate and then has to go back and kind of like clean it up along the way, just because there's so many things that I want to do, so many things that I want to accomplish, and I'm a workhorse. So I like to take all that stuff and I'll be like, hey, if I have enough hours in the day, it'll get done. Like, I'll grind away through it. So I wanted to put on the mic really quick because I literally just got up off my back after this first workout. I don't know what my brain is doing besides the fact that this is why we work out. This is why we come in here. We come in here to clean sweep our minds to where it's a blank slate, not have to worry about what's happening outside of these walls, and just be in the moment with just you, yourself, and your breath. So it feels really good because this morning I actually had to pause my training session because I was getting way too emotional, way too frustrated, to the point where it gets a little bit dangerous. And I want you guys, that's a necessary skill. It's a hard skill to really, and a hard realization to kind of like go through those moments, because you never want to like, my biggest thing is like, I'm never going to quit at something, but we do have to be smart in the fact that what good is coming out of this, and really assess am I being smart, am I being safe, because we're in this for the long run and everything. And the reality is that I had to stop my first session. We were doing some lifts and they weren't going well. I was getting really frustrated, got the teary eyes going, and you don't want to step up to a heavy barbell or high skill movements when that's happening. So I said, hey, I'm not feeling the greatest right now. Up here mostly, but a little bit of like not eating the best over the weekends. It was Super Bowl Sunday. We had some snacks last night and everything. So I was definitely feeling that. So I made a decision. I said, I'm gonna stop after my lifts, go eat some breakfast, reset, and then come back out here, start with my workout, and then finish up some accessory lifting. So that's what we did. Just finished that first workout. And I had a long conversation with Matt. Thank goodness for Matt and Coach Matt, because he knows how to talk me down. He knows how to get me back on track and everything. But here's what it boils down to, guys. That this morning was what I call an explosion. The stress, the thoughts, and everything were just piling up over the weekend. And I've gotten better at spotting when these moments are happening, because I get really quiet, start internalizing things to the point where I feel like eventually, boom, I'm gonna explode. And it happened this morning. So, a couple of things, guys. I'm calling this episode The Explosion, because everybody reacts in their own different ways. I truly believe that, based on your personality, based on how you compartmentalize things in your brains, in your emotions, and the type of person that you are. Are you loud, outgoing? Are you quiet, intrinsic, and everything with your thoughts and your feelings? So everybody reacts differently. When it comes, one thing it's always going to be a battle comes to recognizing those things. And I got a little bit frustrated with myself this morning because I could feel that moment coming along. Just been really busy, doing lots of things, talking to a lot of people, and not having some really good self-alone time. And I could feel that coming along. And I really want to be better for all you guys and for myself at, hey, when I start recognizing that, what is a task that I can go do? Maybe it's just go sit myself in a corner and write. Maybe it's go sit myself in a corner and just think. Or maybe it's sleep. I need that one too. Probably a lot of us out there need that one too. But that's number one, to avoid the hard explosions. We need the explosions too. You have to let go of everything, but not letting them affect your day and maybe even your week so much. So being able to recognize that is one. But this is my biggest challenge with my personality, and maybe you guys there's some of you guys out there like this too, that I'm trying to put these mindset talks out there so we can all get better together. Who out there wants to do so many things, but you don't know where to start or don't know how to prioritize them? That's where I'm struggling with right now. There's so many things that I want to do, and there's so many big things. I feel like I just don't have enough hours throughout the day. So my major focus after my morning's explosion is focus on big picture things. I want to take no more than two of the big picture things that encompass everything that I want to do, because I feel like the other parts are branches off of those main things, and really focus on staying happy and level with those big picture goals. Because I truly believe if we can do that and find the balance between the big picture ones, whether you have 1, 2, or 3, I wouldn't go much more than that. I feel like that would be a lot. That's probably where I'm at right now. But if we can stay happy and level and understanding of those big pictures, the smaller branches will build off of that. It won't have like a massive explosion of, I want to do this, I want to do this, oh wait, I don't have enough time, oh this, I have to deal with this, 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 and this. And that's life. It happens to you. It happened to me this morning. Happens too often because I'm a busy bee. But that's the big thing. I want to be better at prioritizing and really focusing on big picture goals and realize the branches, the smaller goals alongside those will come if we stay balanced and happy with the big picture goals. So you guys leave some thoughts in the comments for me if you want of what are some things you do when you start feeling like you're about to explode. And what do you do to maybe avoid that? Maybe it's right, maybe it's color, maybe, I don't know. I want to know some of those things because I want to try some of those and get better with you guys. And then how do we, maybe leave some thoughts of how do we prioritize our main goals? How do we focus on our main goals and prioritize around those if we have lots of things to do? Just some post-workout thoughts. But I'm really proud of myself for coming back out here and hitting a good workout to start the week. Realized, guys, I posted a thought I had this past weekend that has exactly to deal with this. So this is why I strapped on the mic right away, is to live out and live out our mindset talks, because they're for me too, believe it or not. They're for me too. I want to get better with you guys. And life keeps throwing all these challenges at you, and some of them are really, really hard. But we throw ourselves into these workouts all the time knowing that they're really, really hard, because we're training this up here just as much as we're training these muscles down here. These workouts are making us better and more, our armor thicker for what's outside of these walls, and how I'm building up our strong mindset to take on whatever challenges life throws at us. So it feels good. I'm going to remember my own thought that I posted the other day and put that into practice for the rest of today. And I hope you guys realize that even when I put these and all these videos out here, I'm learning just as much as you guys are, and trying to keep it so real, because, man, life is confusing and fun and has its challenges, and we're just out here trying to figure it out. All of us are. So that is what I got for you for Move Mindset. Just a lot of real talk and how training gets us ready for life. I'm with it. I hope you guys are. Now, back to resume some lifting, because that's what we love to do. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.